Hi everyone. So my name is Nautica Simmons, and this is for my speech class. This is my 5-year plan on where I see myself in 5 years. It is currently 2021, and today I'm basically finishing my associates, living my best life, and focusing on trying to get into medical school. This year is more about making sure my grades are top tier. GPA is getting up there because without the grades, it's no medical school for me. If my grades aren't good and say my GPA is not high enough and the competition for Collins Medical School is too much, I will be applying for TWU, Grayson, or any other medical institution if I feel like, okay, the medical program is not working for me. I know that you can go get your basics, and sometimes it's not your time to go to medical school at the moment. But my goal is to get my GPA up high so that by 2022, I can be applying to be in medical school, transferring all my FAFSA over, moving into probably a different or better job at more of a hospital. I do love where I work now as a caregiver, but I want to be more in the hospital field on what I'm working. I feel like where I work now is too easy. But by 2022, Nautica should be getting into medical school. 2023, I will continuing my education. By the grace of God, I will be in Collins Medical School, and I will be focusing on just keeping up my grades, living my best young life. I'll only be 22, 23 years old, and just partying and living life. By 24, it's time to just be saving money. I do want to buy this house that I live in currently with my father. I want to buy it from him. I do not want an apartment, so my goal is to be able to have money enough to straight move into my own house at 24 years old, skip the apartment, skip the wasting money, have something in my name. By 2024, I'll still be in school, still be focusing, still living my best life, but I will be focusing more on saving money to buy my dream, not my dream house, but a house that I'm comfortable with in a beautiful area that I know that will set me up for the future when I sell it. By 2025, I want to be getting ready to graduate from medical school, selling this house that I hope that I am in by 2024, and moving into my dream house. Now, if I cannot buy the house that my father and I are living in now currently and I can't afford it, I will be in an apartment. I will not let that stop me from still living my best life and still doing and going towards my goal. I'll just move into a more apartment, be efficient with my money, and just making sure that I move into something, first of all, that's cute, affordable, and that is going to benefit me in the long run because we don't waste money over here. By 2025, I should be graduating from medical school, whoop whoop, which is our goal. If I do not graduate from medical school, or I flunk out, or my grades aren't good enough, or just too difficult for me, I've always told myself I wanted to still stay in the medical field. And even though I'm not a giving up person, I would not give up. I would usually do our basic medical programs, get your basic little certificate to do the basics, work under a small doctor. You don't get paid as much, but it's still in that field. And for me, my dad has always taught me medicine isn't going anywhere. You're going to always need a doctor. You're going to always need a nurse. You're going to always need somebody to take your vitals, take your weight. So I'll always have a job no matter what. But by 2025, I want to be moving to my dream house, finishing medical school, and living my best life. 2026, I want to be working at a hospital. My dream job has been Baylor, but I really just want to work there now. Like, I just kind of want to there now. But I do want to work there in just a hospital, any good hospital. Baylor is a really good, their coverage, their insurance, how much they pay. Baylor as an RN is a great place to work. So that's kind of my dream job. And if I do not get into Baylor or, get hired or they don't want me, that's fine. My second best option for me is Medical Center of McKinney. Or also, I've always thought about being under a doctor, going to a small business and being under a Black doctor, a Black woman who takes care of Black women, because I want to make sure that our Black women have good people to take care of them, and I want to take care of them. By 2026, I want to be getting married, traveling the world. By 2026, if I'm living my best life, I have my dream job and everything's going by, I'm going how I want it to go. By 2026, I'll be in Bora Bora on the summertime, period. My 5 things, anything that can get in my way really to affect this. it's not going to defeat me. You know, if I don't get into medical school at Collin, I will apply at TWU. I'll apply at Grayson. There's so many different options, or just doing a community area, a different one. Another thing is, if, like I said, if I don't get to buy the house for my father, I have no problem moving into an apartment as my second option. It's just not where I would prefer, but it's nothing wrong with that. As I have always said, you know, I want to grow my money in 2023. 2023 is supposed to be about growing your bank account, being almost done, and baby, you grown. You need to have it together. By 2024, you know, I want to be able to leave my current job. I really want to leave them before, but if I am still there, I want to be able to transfer into a hospital. And like I said, by 2024, I really want to be at Baylor. But if I'm not, I have no problem still working under a small doctor or institution. But Baylor has a great student, like, they grow with you program, which I really would love. 2025 will be about making more money, traveling, saving, and by then I would have been graduated from nursing school, and at that point, I need to have it together. It's time to be saving, living our best life, focusing, and being happy. 2026, I'll be married, living my life, traveling with my love, and just doing what a boss does, being happy. But those are my goals for myself in the next 5 years. I feel like they're very reasonable. I feel like there's not many things that can prevent me from the end of the road unless I let it defeat me. There's always a different option, and sometimes we have to go down different roads to get to the ending how God wants us to, because we're hard-headed. But that's my goal for the next 5 years.